to Legends to Leaders, the video series where we introduce Legends of Periop to the newly promoted perioperative directors to discuss their experiences and to help educate and mentor them into their first year as a director of perioperative services. Today's guest is Theresa Granowicz, and our subject is planning and executing OR renovation projects.
It's just lovely to come to work in a new space. There are huge benefits to working in a brand new space. I mean, the technology is so much nicer than even 10 years ago technology. So it's certainly an advertising bonus in recruiting people. So we had to really watch our staffing carefully, that we weren't being overly expensive in staffing. We were being efficient and cost effective. But also in some situations, you may need to have, for instance, we're building a micro hospital. We're going to need a whole new group of people to work there. On the other hand, you may need temporary help to get you through some of the logistics with an expansion project. You may need to downsize, like we didn't have to, but in our GI project, we took rooms offline. And so where we would normally run so many rooms, we couldn't run that number of rooms. So we had to really watch our staffing carefully, that we weren't being overly expensive in staffing. We were being efficient and cost effective, and yet still keeping our employees liquid.
Sounds like they need to be brought into the conversation early, especially as it pertains to staffing. Would you mind explaining to me what a micro hospital is?
Well, it might mean different things to different people. In my opinion, what it is a very small hospital, 50 beds or less, that offers many of the services that would be offered in a major hospital, like a 600 or 800 bed hospital, but with limitations. For instance, most likely in a micro hospital are not going to take on any trauma work. You are most likely not going to take on heavy duty surgical work that would require someone to stay inpatient for days or even weeks. To a certain extent, it might be a bit of a feeder hospital, if you will, where patients might be seen but then transferred to the main campus depending on their acuity. So I guess to sum it up, I would say it's a lower acuity facility but higher acuity than, say, a surgery center would have.
Thank you for this practical, rich, deep understanding of the OR construction and renovation projects. For everyone listening, take one insight from today and put it into practice if in fact you are going through an OR renovation. Until next time, keep tuning in to Legends to Leaders.